Man, I'm really hoping Optic pulls through, man, because Optic is not playing all. They're playing okay. I know they're having some moments shine out, looking pretty good, darn good, but man, I really hope that they can pull through on this one. This one is looking not too hot for them. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, man. I'm just hoping that they can do something with this because God almighty. I'm hoping they can pull through and do something because, man, I hope they do. It would be so amazing if they can pull through this win. "47 seconds until they come back." I don't remember what they're doing next. I think they're doing control, and then they're gonna hop on some S&D again. But I don't remember what map they're. Oh, Tuscan. My bad. I'm blind, I guess. All right. Well.
Upgrade your game with a Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Zenny. Armor your eyes with Block's gaming glasses starting at $24 by visiting zenny.com/CDL.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves at an interesting turning here in the series. Seattle Surge up 2-0 over our Major 1 champions, Optic Texas. As a look across the highlights here, it's been one hell of a show so far, mate. But, hey, anything can happen now. We go to control, Chance. And I gotta say, mate, it's been wonderful to be here in Minnesota. Crazy to be back. It's amazing. We've got a lot of friends in the crowd, friends all over the place. People I've seen in a long time. And we got Sean J in the front row, our ambassador here for the CDL. It's wonderful watching Sean J play a lot of Warzone. We go back. We've done the World Series of Warzone shows together. It's been nothing but good times, good vibes across the board. But now, good times, good vibes are exactly what Optic Texas need.
They might even need more than that, right? I mean, this is your favorite team coming into the tournament, the guys that I think most people would pick to win, and down 2-0, staring down the barrel of a hot 3-0, and we are going into a Tuscan control where these teams have played it twice. Optic have beaten them both times. Both of them go to a round 5 though, and that's when it's been based on kills. When it actually comes to ticks, Seattle has been a little bit better. I mean, the round win is on point. The KD's not bad, but the ticks is where we're staring at. Third,
I'm hoping that Optic can pull through on these last 3 maps. But if Seattle wins this next one, then obviously it's over with. But I'm hoping Optic does not get 3-0'd. It would really suck, but it's whatever.
All these statistics are based on when, it was a little bit more TDM than control, but I don't know, man. That is a spicy graphic to look at. We'll see if Optic can clutch up, though, on this map. Tuscan control once again.
Well, they're made of tough stuff. This is the second part of our trilogy here on Tuscan. We're going to be playing control now, and this is for the 3-0, friends. I mean, Optic have got to dig deep. They've got to go big, and here we go. Off to the races already.
Already, it's not looking good.
Kills, accuracy, and Mac first to light up the scoreboard. Desperately trying to find ourselves back onto that point. As Optic there on offense first.
Come on, baby, Optic. Nice. Nice stun.
Stacked up on A, so standard round so far. To see how many kills you can get, but Shotzi just going to fall.
Nice.
Come through. This is a ton of pressure coming through Church, and admittedly accuracy.
Come on, baby.
Kill, so Seattle might be pinning their bases a little bit. Funnily enough, Optic, they're just trying to push the pace. They're not even leaving a player on A. They want this like field control so badly, and they just can't get it.
Well, we got finally the kills come through. I was getting a bit nervous there. We need to see this segment captured. There it is, bang. First bit of progress done at A. That's one tick on the board, one segment captured.
Nice.
Slowly but surely working the way through the second. Here comes a quick contest. Tip on that one. Dash.
Nice.
Top side of fire. Now you've got
nice. Oh.
With, though. Once again, accuracy. A player who Dashi had his way with in Texas. Here in Minnesota, bit of a colder start.
And funnily enough, for this map, there's a few key things to look at. Obviously, Dashi, when he is on point, he absolutely takes over. But again, that is mostly in the kills column when you need the objective, though. We'll see what Optic can do. They able to secure this A point. They are good to go, but obviously they got players to deal with. Pred, loves his flanks. Gets taken care of. Shotzi's there. Optic starting to work on that opening.
Yeah, capturing that A point gives an additional minute now for Optic to work with on the offense. Now over towards B, the last stand now for Seattle Surge. 19 lives apiece, a minute 35 on the clock. Plenty of time to get something done. Two-man stack now, either side. We're going to come through green side of the map. Going to come through P5. Here we go.
And these are moments, by the way, where Mac is always clutch, but maybe he doesn't need to be because everyone on Seattle provide. Chop them down one by one, and that is one push that gets absolutely nowhere for Optic. Got to spawn up and do it once again.
Nice.
Mac is a key player to look at, by the way. Dashi, #1 overall KD. Mac right behind him, #2. He has only gone negative on this map a single time, and that time was to Optic. So if he can keep his gun hot, that is what Seattle needs.
What an unbelievable transformation so far for Seattle Surge. Scum slowly but surely, about to run into accuracy and Mac. Here comes the nades. Great leap out of Scum, clears the whole room. Now pressure, an opening to make their way forward. Accuracy has to make the tactical retreat, but it's Pred on the flank. Fred, if you will.
Always, man. That's what he loves to do when Pred flanks. Well, that is going to be his new nickname, I suppose. And, well, Dashi trying to open things up. Optic able to get Shotzi behind enemy lines. And, I mean, that might be good for a freebie, but so far on defense, mostly because of Pred, Seattle has been too clean, and keep in mind, it is not just the ticks we're thinking about. Down on lines is Optic, only 7 left.
Whoa, son, slow down, Pred. You get a speeding ticket moving like that. 20 seconds left on the clock. 7 lives left now for Optic, speeding forward. Pred has not stopped moving, man. He's in gear 6 and he's flying. On to the point we go for a brief moment. Sit with the clean up kills. Oh, that's it. The round is done. Seattle Surge. What an opening moment this has been for them on control.
And not a single tick on B. Seattle on point on defense. We have an opportunity for Seattle now. Again, they have been slightly better. 3rd in the game on this map when it comes to ticks. Again, though, that number has dropped when they've played against Optic. Now Optic need to go big. I think Illy, another slow start. We saw the same thing in the hard point where we went 18 and 30 on Bocage. Not the strongest of openers, admittedly, just an offensive round. Still looking for that turnaround.
Whew. I mean, look, that turnaround better get here soon because we're running out of rounds right now for Optic Texas. Wonderful open there from Seattle Surge. And yeah, that's a good point, friends. This is a 14-game win streak on control for Optic Texas. Looking to keep that record alive.
And it is standard for teams to be able to capture A. If you can get a tick on B early and then capture A after the fact, well, that is pretty much the name of the game for Seattle. But while that flank isn't
nice,
through,
baby.
Well, Pred does get chopped down. Mac now completely by himself. And Optic have basically firm control of the entire map, but they never figured out where Mac was. He's up top. 2 players fall, and all that map control might fade away as there is a massive opening over towards B.
They got 1 player on B now. There we go. Subset at 1 minute. Shot C. If he takes care of Sib, this will be safe. And
nice.
He does. Nice work. Stuns out, expecting a second player to make their way forward, but there's actually no one here, so B is going to be all safe for the time being. Nades up for Shotzi. Map control still very much sitting
Nice.
in the hands of the members of Optic. They've got those kills. And
Nice.
Force spree for him right now. Starting to get things going.
And he's the guy that needed to turn around. He came into this round starting 1-7, but he opens this one up on a 4.
Nice.
Hey, you can just win this tick game if you shut him down on defense. There has been no progress made at all. And Seattle down 6.
Nice.
Make it 7. They take care of the flank, but they literally have 0 map pressure.
Nice flanks once again. Scump doing what he can.
Nice.
Now through the front.
Scumpy.
He gets himself a second kill. 30 seconds on the clock. Now into the red we go. Here comes the pressure coming out of Seattle. Mac and Pred desperately
Come on,
finding
Ellie.
out their spawn. Dashy's on the flank this time though.
Nice.
To the
Nice.
A big Bruce you go. Eats them alive. Ooh, 22 seconds on the clock. They got to B.
And they did get to B, and they're winning a couple of those gunfights. But look at Sib. He's got 2 players flying at him. You have gunfights in the middle of the map, and Dashy.
Nice shots.
Seattle were still on the point. Finally, they get taken care of, and Mac maybe that last-ditch effort for that pressure. At least he's stopping the clock as his teammates are trying to go to A.
They're trying to go to A.
Nice shots.
Shotsy. A difficult enough kill at the worst of times, and in we go, baby, running the show. Clean up B, clock still goes. Final 10 seconds now to work with, and here we have it. One final charge onto the B point. It's still a force spree right now for Dashy. Takes the head.
Nice shots.
Anyone left to get this? Last second contest? The answer is no.
Let's go, baby.
That may very well be the most important.
Yeah,
round
show
of
your
this
flag,
entire
baby.
Series, unless it goes to a game 5, and then it'd be the final one. That is a dominant round on defense. Optic had basically a standard offensive round. They capture A, no progress over towards B, but now they have a massive tick advantage. I mean, it is a round like that that can nearly guarantee you a defense for round 5 should we get there, and they're getting spicy off the rip.
We like to call that big tick energy, but it hasn't quite taken on yet. A 5 spree for Dashy. 4.
Nice.
Oh, baby, we're starting to get things going. 5 aside.
Oh,
right now.
Sib.
Somehow, through the stun, flies on through. Gets himself an illy. 1 minute 16 now on the clock as we've stopped
Nice.
for a brief moment. Optic now doing what they can to try to capture that B zone. Let's go for a quick
Nice
visit.
shots.
Optic, Texas.
Nice shots. Oh, Scumpy. You saw him.
They're gonna try to break from here. Yo, can you get by you? Can you get by you?
Can someone get
I'm
top fire quick?
I'm top.
I'm middle.
I'm God, here right now.
No, do now. Top church, one guy's middle. Top church in middle.
I already said you can pick up. Yeah, they can pick up. I just get this one. We're good.
Nice. Nice shots.
Well, absolutely right now. He's the only one right corner. There's Sacker to the bottom church. Sacker to the bottom church back.
Nice
Where's
shots.
that? Yeah, I'm rapping right now. Be main. Yeah, he went top church, I think.
Yeah, top church. He's down in there.
Are you? I'm gonna be main
Alright,
first.
you win.
Good shit, guys.
I'm pretty sure B-man.
Are you? I'm working B main. I got set B main. I set B main. Yo, some more B main with me.
I'm
control.
Come here. I need there's some B-man.
Yeah. Nothing up green.
Clear out low. No.
Great comms, as good as you can get, and Dashy even given those directions. They just had that nice.
I wanna
and
keep
clean
hearing
start,
that, man. Let me
everybody
get
on the
that-
same page, and
that
now they're in another
full-time
situation.
audio
Doing the
going, you know what I'm
same
saying? I'm
thing.
trying to
All
listen to
four
that.
Trying to make the break towards B.
Here we go. Stacking up, flying on through. We got the first player up. Accuracy now. He and Mac trying to take care
Stunned.
of the defense. Here we go. Stuns are come through. Sneaky.
Nice, Shotzi.
As Shotzi brings him down, Pred finds himself 2 before Green brought down. And trades after trades after trades. Illy will not win those battles. Optic get flushed off the point, and they don't get the segment on B.
And that is another situation where we've seen it time and time again for Surge, where Matt clutches up on the defensive end, and now you spread the map. It is just back to that reset. Shotzi even gets found out on the flank. Pred there for the reads, and Optic with no map control for the moment. It looks like they're trying to gear up, maybe trying to deal with some mid-map pressure, trying to deal with P5, but everywhere they go, they are getting cut down along the way.
Here we go. Pred from the bottom side of P5. Nade stuns through, you name it, he's in trouble now. Here comes the second hit. But slowly but surely, we're working our way in towards B. Over to the point we go. Scattered defense right now for Seattle Surge. We'll see how they respond. Mac, Pred find their respective kills. The backside of the spawn cleaned out. Shotzi now working in tandem with his teammates on the inside of the alley. Save wins a big one. Accuracy gets his as well. 1 by 1, Optic full.
And another one of those moments where if Shotzi wins that gunfight on Mac, well, things get mixy, but Mac delivers time and time again. Still though, P5 is open. You're the couple players from Seattle that are over towards Church. Illy trying to make the gunfight winner. Leave it for his teammates.
Nice.
Scump is there to deliver. Plenty of players pass. Shotzi, he made it.
Nice.
Now finds the kill. This might be the opening.
Shotzi's still alive in the back of their spawn. That's not your spawn anymore, it's his. He's going to claim that one. Zone control now, 45 seconds, stopped on the clock. Shotzi still out and about, running at large. Here comes Sib.
Oh.
He gets brought down. Optic stack up, 2 players now. Still trying to
No.
Two apiece. The second segment of B, all taken care of.
In 8v7 as well. You have 40 seconds left. This might just come down towards live, so you got to make sure you play your life to it.
No!
Accuracy there to get that extra bump. 2 life advantage. But maybe for Optic, instead of the kills, they want that objective. 1 tick, you get a couple players on it. That will go very, very quick.
20 seconds. Optic have got a little bit of ground to cover before they can really get to the point. Dashy may be that tip of the spear. Here comes the hit through church side. The shots are ringing. The gunfire is in the air.
Come on.
To the point we go. Slip slide.
No!
Sid Pred get involved as well. Optic, no good this time round. That surely is it.
I mean, at the same time, keep in mind for Optic, yes, they do not win this round, but they have, what, an 8-tick advantage right now. So as long as they clutch up, win this next round, they will be nice and secure for the defense for the final round. That has been their strength, and certainly in a good spot once again. A nice little try as well, but again, Surge, very, very clutch. As spicy as that got towards B, when they need the gunfight wins, they get them.
They really do. Every time. Those 1v1 wins, like in every situation, Surge just don't let anything get through. Pred with the 2-piece as well. He continues to be this sort of Tuscan tyrant, absolutely locking things down. And here we go. Match point, Seattle Surge. All they need to do is capture both of those zones or eliminate Optic Texas 30 times. Let's see what happens first.
No need to get fancy, right? You already know you're down too much on ticks. You just need to try to get this round win by any means necessary, and a couple kills go their way, and they got the Pred towards A. Pred playing for kills. He's getting hyped, and he is on a 5. If he can get a glide bomb, that could be the difference maker in this game.
Well, here we go. Who's that on the flank? It's Mac. He's in the spawn of Optic Texas now, looking for one more kill. Perfect timing on the attack, though. Shotzzy will take care of Mac. Can't take care of the rest of them, though. You've now got some space to work with. Sib is on a run. A couple of kills go his way. Here comes number 6 for Pred. Massive wins again. More players sliding into the action. It's Scump now leading the charge. 7 for Mac now. He's number 7, rather, as he flies in. Can't get Illy as well, and back and forth we go. In the meantime, no chance. A's gone.
In a slight mishap, by the way, for Seattle. Scump found, by the skin of his teeth, that opening to shut down Pred. So massive 2-piece that the King was able to collect. But now, right now, for Optic, you are down by 7 lives. You still need to make sure you're on point, because admittedly, might be good for defense for the next round, but you do have to get there.
Here comes the glide. Sib calling it in. You can see he's doing this one-handed as well, making sure his teammates know exactly what's up. Cleans out the stairwell. Now, Optic having to reinforce that point. 4-man push now, slowly but surely making their way forward. Scum finds 2 out of it. Here comes Sib, trying to keep the play alive. 3 now in a row for him. 16 lives for Optic Texas, remaining 22 on the offense for Seattle Surge.
Maybe just waiting for a couple kills to come their way. And Mac earning him Dashy, though. The rock up top is there to deliver, but he does get traded. A little bit of pressure on Optic for the moment. Maybe have to deal with the flank as Pred's making moves.
Yeah, here he goes. He's managed to slip on through. Can't get any more kills out of it. Shotzzy should have that top church control. Timing could be sweet here. Catches Mac from behind. There's another player to deal with. It's Sib. He's going to keep the pressure now for Surge at that forward position as long as he can. Allow the reinforcements to move on in. Scump now trying to put himself in a difficult position, become that trapdoor spider ready to pounce. We'll see.
And for Optic, Operation do not get 4-man wipe. The pit goes through, but Illy will spawn up. And actually, depending on where he spawns, might be the intel. He spawns up over towards the pillars. 2 players nearby, but now he's getting spawn killed. Seattle have back control.
They get 1 player close enough to the point to stop the clock. There we go, 58. Stop dead track. You've got 2 players in the back line. The plat control towards Optic right now. They're going to keep themselves in this power position as soon as they push.
Nice.
From Scum. Illy trying to get involved as well.
Trade.
Trades now from Dashy. Pred gets late to the party. Doesn't finish the kill. Gets going. Whoa, can he get the second? Dive, Pred. Fly forward. Gets 1 more. He's got heartbeat right now. Slaying his way through to the point, but the kills come through. 7 lives left for Optic.
Optic have to pump the brakes. They got to slow this pace down because 42 seconds left is plenty of time for Seattle to get 7 kills. There is the next one. 6 more to go. Seattle can win this in 2 different ways.
We have to find the time now for Seattle. You have to push them out, but that's going to be another set of kills. A team kill for Mac might help Optic out for the time being, but 5 lives left now for Optic Texas. They have just been drowned simply out. Over towards the point we now go. Illy trying to find something. Less than 30 on the clock. Nice work out of Dash and Shotzzy. They stay alive for now. Accuracy on the point though. Illy can't find it. Shotzzy once again with the trades. 4 lives now remaining.
No.
For his absolute life upstairs as the remaining 3 players now of Optic. Illy, Shotzzy, and Scum battle for a chance to stay alive in this series. And who is it? It's Mac trying to deal the damage now. Chance dancing around church side. Bloody shot his teammate. Illy drops as well as Mac. Anything in his way seemingly destroyed. Shotzzy, the last player left alive. What can he do?
8 seconds on the clock, but he's got to kill them all, and they're going to spot him up.
Oh!
Going to bed. and Seattle get the 3-0. Welcome to your Major 2, Seattle. How do you do?
It's been a very, very cold start for Optic Texas, but Seattle Surge, what's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold.
Damn, man, they came to play today. A swift and deft 3-0. I'm not gonna lie, that Tusky control was harder than I thought it was gonna be, but wow. What an unbelievable show from Seattle Surge.
And the only thing colder than ice cold is accuracy in those moments. I'm having flashbacks to the Cold War season. We're thinking Optics on a high, and accuracy shuts them down. And not just him, keep in mind, Sid played out of his mind that entire game. We're so focused on the fact that Bred's getting near a glide bomb, didn't even realize that Sib is right there with them. I mean, phenomenal game from start to finish. 3-1 victory on the Tuscan that, again, we were looking at the stats. It seems spicy and well, Seattle, I mean, take him down on Bocage, dominant fashion. Get the clutches in the S&D when they need them, beat him 6-4, and I mean, hey, a 3-1 there to end a 14-win streak. Surge making this tournament oh so interesting.
Mac with the final plays, man. He had one hell of a series. The last 25 seconds as, oh my word. It was a tight defense from Optic for the time being, but Surge, man, the special something. Pred has found himself on Tuscan once again. One of the most exciting players to watch for the longest of time on this map. He's got that renewed confidence. Sib shooting like he used to, Mac the playmaker, and accuracy being the captain for the team. Seattle Surge, baby, welcome back. We've missed you.
I mean, again, a wild game. Their stage 2 run, I mean, the way this is looking might be one of the more absurd things we have seen in Call of Duty. There was no air of dominance from this squad. They were losing the teams towards the middle of the pack.
Seattle.
Randomly, they beat Atlanta FaZe, and now they come out in 3-0 Optic. If you ever want to predict a match for this team, good luck, have fun. It is not easy, but for these players, the mentality that they have, you go in a kickoff classic looking like you're towards the tippy top, you go in a Major 1, bomb out and get top 12. There's a lot of teams where it's looking chalk. We've heard Pred in the interviews. We already know how accuracy is just his entire life. They bounce back, have the strong mentality, and now, I mean, they're looking to gut them. They got Atlanta FaZe next. They've beaten them more times. They have a winning record against that team. Seattle, they might have a miracle run at their disposal. Admittedly, though, it's only day one.
But day one was 3-0, followed by 3-0, followed by 3-0. Desk, we thought this was nuts. What did you think?
I mean, it was expected from one of us on the table right here, but hey, from now on, call them the King Slayers. Atlanta FaZe, Optic Texas, it doesn't even matter. And we're negative in just about every other game type except Search and Destroy. And going against a team that is the best in control, Seattle Surge did it, and Ali. You predicted this one. We were preaching it this morning and last night, and they made it happen.
I don't know what it has been about Seattle Surge. I've said it from the beginning of the year that the composition of this team was built to be FaZe killers.
Yes.
It was built to match up against teams like Optic and FaZe, and they're now proving it later on in the series. They struggled a little bit in the middle pack, and now here they are ready to fry. 3-0 fashion, I will say, I was not expecting, but I wouldn't have taken it any other way.
Yeah, I was in the back room like, hey, yo, 10, you see this, right? You see this? But, yo, Jeremy, this is it, man. Optic Texas, one Major 1 in dominant fashion, and now they're on the loser side of the bracket.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable because when you think about this team, the dominance they were able to put throughout stage 2, they go 5-0, which is flawless. But then they come here and they just start off.
All right, well, have a great night.
Like
Unfortunately, they lost. It's whatever.
They have a lot of confidence on.
Anyways, have a good night. Goodbye.
You're going up against Sib and Pred. Those guys were taking over the game.
I gotta say the biggest difference